Steve, even though the show quite wasn't what you wanted, because we lost 2 great fights before we even started, but you did say we had a great undercard, and you were right. It turned out to be a pretty good show, actually.
Yeah, it was acceptable, wasn't it? The frustrating thing is it was so close to be a proper banging show, you know, with 2 great title fights and 50-50 title fights, and that where no one knew who was going to win. So it was so disappointing to lose that. But as I say, the undercard stood up, and it was okay. So just going through it in the order it went, Alex Patterson beat Edgar Lopez, and he just beat him up, didn't he? And
do you know, I wasn't expecting that though. You know, because it's not his weight category, is it?
No, he moved up in weight, and the kid's normally a tough kid, but to be fair, I don't like saying it, he swallowed for me, that Edgar sneeze, and normally he's durable, but I think that's probably more to say the quality of Alex, you know. He's not a ticket seller. He's a nice, quiet lad, and he's in the gym. And you know, when we had a space for him, he jumped in. So he's took that on like 10 days' notice, and that's why he was a bit heavy. But you know, we've got to develop him in the right way, and that's another step towards making him a champion, because
second stoppage on the bounce as well,
to do it, hasn't he? He's got the ability to do it. The second fight was a bit of a stinker, really. Nathan Darby, as we know, is a quality journeyman, makes it tough for everyone. Leon, I think, got a draw. He was going to be a winner. It could have been him, but to be fair, I said to him afterwards, you know, you got to throw more punches than you did, and that wasn't a great performance of him. And I know he's been inspiring in the gym and doing okay. So I was looking for a much better performance of him, but for whatever reason, it didn't happen. That's a draw, but it's not a loss. You know,
I think there was a few problems in camp before that, so you know, with personal issues. But you're right, he could have done more, couldn't he?
Yeah, and then Owen Anderson against Jordan Granham. He's great to watch, isn't he, Owen? He lets his hands go, and obviously Jordan's a more than capable opponent. I think it was 160th fight on Saturday night. He's been on so many of our shows, about 30 or 40 even been on ours, and no, he's a good
made him earn his money, didn't he?
And Owen would have learnt a lot from that, so yeah. I'm pleased for that one, yeah. And then debut for Cory Scott,
very good.
I'd not seen before, and he's easy on the eye, isn't he? He's very, very active, throws a lot of shots, gets in the pockets, lets them go. And swallowed a couple himself, you know, when he third, a big shot come over, and you know, as he moves up in levels, that's the thing that Mike and Dave will have to work on, just tighten up that defence. But you know,
very pleasing.
He's super to watch, and I'm looking forward to developing him. And then Alex Ladd, Imad Nazim beat up on Stevie Maguire, which we expected. So that was a decent performance. And then possibly fight of the night, Ibn Nadim v the Mexican Edgar Lopez. Now, that Lopez is obviously, I think he's fought for the world title at flyweight. You know, he's a good kid. He's coming over there to learn people. But we did say we've been giving the weight away. Have a go. I said, you know, like don't come here and just pick your money up. Have a go, and he did have a go, and it was good for him, because Ibby had to take, well, I wouldn't say take a load of shots, but he took some fierce pressure for a while off him, and
some great little
the crowd loved it, didn't they?
Yeah, some great little overhand rights and left hooks, especially in the first round. But once Ibby warmed up, he's pleasing to watch him, isn't he?
Listen, he was a great fight. As I say, fight of the night, and all the crowd loved it. And then next one, Manamea. It's only his third fight against Santiago Garcia. He had a little bit of a battle as well, didn't he? Certainly lost 30 seconds of the fourth round. You hit me, I hit you, and you know, he sells a lot of tickets, and they'll come back. You know what I mean? They're the sort of fights that you want to see.
No, that was as good as his debut. His debut was very good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Aggressive, come forward. Very fun to watch.
Yeah, and then Yousef Saeed, that was only his second fight, sold a load of tickets again and looked really good against Lee Allett, who's a great operator, Lee, isn't he? You know what I mean? You've got to be on your game to hit him, you know, he knows his way around, and Yousef did that and worked hard for the 4 rounds, so again, that was a good fight. And then the 6th rounder for Jack Murphy,
another very
against
good performance.
a tough Brazilian, wasn't he? Rodrigo Gomez, and
very strange man.
Yeah, you know what? Again, he learned a lot, Jack, from that fight, and he looked really good, Jack. You know, nice jab, left hook to the body, beat up on him, hurt him a few times, but never was going to stop him because they're not made like that.
No, they're not. They're made out of something special. Those come.
Yeah, and then the last fight of the night, which was a big step up for Ashley Moran against Jacob Quinn, and he come through with flying colours. You know, Jacob doesn't take a step backwards, keeps forward pushing, coming to win. Caught Ash with a few shots, but never flustered him. He boxed on his back foot, which isn't normally him. He normally comes forward throwing the punches. But he picked him off really well, and I was pleased with it, and especially when he told me that he's
in the first round as well.
So yeah, you know, he's come through some adversity there. Boxed well. I think he got a 57 win, which was about right. I mean, I had it 58, 56 on my card, winning 4, losing 2. But no, good fight to end the night. And as you say, disappointing to lose 2 title fights, but 10 good fights for a lot of good prospects, and you know, people who've come to see the show. Obviously, a lot come just to watch one people. I think we'll have seen some people and thought, "Oh, keep my eye out." And that's what we've got to do. You know, we've got a lot of young kids that are coming through, and I'm looking forward to developing them all and getting a few champions out of them.
Yeah. We've got a week off, and then we return on the 13th.
Week off. I'm nipping to get a bit of sun for a few days, get refreshed, and then we go again. We've got 3 on the bounce, haven't we?
A Sunday?
Yeah, we've got Liverpool on the Sunday, 13th of October. Then we're in the hideout in Farnworth on the 19th.
First time there?
Yeah, and then we're over to
Renton Meadows, is it?
Durham on the 26th of October. Travis Walker's topping the bill. Opponent to be announced very soon.
Right, okay, mate. I'll enjoy a few days off. I'll see you when you get back, and we can chat about Liverpool.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.